Hey guys, it's Bethany from Beth and Books and welcome back to the Book Nook. Today I'm coming at you from my living room just to introduce this video. The last video you guys saw was my paranormal romance mystery box reading vlog, and there was a solid 15 minutes of that was actually just a haul, and I thought just in case you weren't keen on watching the whole vlog, I would edit that whole section out and make it its own little separate video. So that's what I'm about to skip to. If you like this, please consider leaving a cheeky like and subscribe down below. The goal is 1,000 subscribers for this little cute book nook. And yes, to past me, who did the book haul? Oh yeah, and sorry guys, I forgot to mention there is a book and a thrifted clothing haul in here, so I'll leave the chapters down below, put the times up on the screen, so feel free just to watch the first half of this video and click out. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, let's actually get on with it, shall we? Okay. One thing I did get yesterday was Marcus Zuzak's Bridge of Clay. I absolutely loved his... Where is it up there? I'm sure I've got an edition. Yeah, The Book Thief. Oh, you can't even see what I'm pointing at anyway. And I've already mentioned it, but the secondhand books in Wellington, and not just in Wellington, I don't think it's just there, but around the place, they can be so expensive. So this one was $14, New Zealand dollars, mind you, which is quite a bit, but it is in really good condition. And I was actually listening to the Books and Bound podcast when we were, when I was going to see Mum yesterday, and they were talking about that book and it sounded really interesting, so I picked it up. And then the rest of these I got for $1 each at the secondhand bookstore you saw me with a big box of goodies from. So first of all, Stephen King's what's this one, The Tommyknockers. I was just again sucked in by the cover. It matches really nicely with some of the other ones that I have, that classic Stephen King up top. I think I mentioned this in my reading vlog where Titus chose my book haul, that I actually haven't read any of the Kings on my shelf, but I just pick them up when I see them on sale. And again, $1, your gal cannot resist. I then found Boy in Striped Pajamas, just one of those novels that I've been meaning to read for a long time. I know everything that happens. I've watched the film multiple times. I just don't think I've read it personally, cover to cover. I then found this, and the cover is so ugly, but it just sounded interesting, and my mum said she would read it after me, so I picked it up. It's The King's Speech. There's the movie on it. It's got the really ugly movie poster cover. Sound off below if you agree that movie poster covers are way worse. I am yet to see a book with a movie cover on it that is better than the original book cover, but got this one. It just sounded interesting. Yeah. To kind of go with the theme of the Boy in Striped Pajamas, I have The Tattooist of Auschwitz, and this one I have to say thank you to my mum. She found it and she was going to buy it. And I was like, but Mum, I really want to read that. Oh, I sound like such a whiny kid. But I really want to read that. Can I please have this one, and so I can add it to my collection? So Mum will borrow this after me, no doubt about that. But yes, that one's going into the collection. Let's leave those two till last. Oh, this one I was stoked. $1 for Serpent and Dove. It has a few stickers on it, blah, blah, blah. But I'm really excited to have this. I did really enjoy the book. When I posted it on Instagram, someone mentioned how it was kind of problematic with the fact that the coloured woman in here needed help from the white woman to find success, and I'd be really interested in reading it with that lens and being aware of that perspective, and then reading the rest of the series. A cool one to add. This one, excuse me, I'm too excited. This one, in my recent video, Books I Will Never Read, I think I mentioned the author Robert Harris and the author, I can't remember, but I said for some reason Dan Brown I'm more than happy to read from, and I actually read the Da Vinci Code years ago, and I love it. It's got that kind of game element to it, that collection element to it. I think I might have mentioned this before, but I love the idea of ticking things off in a list, and that's what treasure hunting books kind of do. It's find this clue, solve it, find the next clue, solve it. But I never realised it was technically book 2 in the Robert Langdon series, and Angels and Demons was book 1. So I haven't actually read that one, but I've read that one. And then I just found this hardcover 2-in-1 edition that I was like, yeah, yeah, it's in pretty good nick. I'll pick that up. And then in that hardcover one, I have another Stephen King. This one is Insomnia, but this is in such good condition. It is genuinely like new. I don't feel like anyone's read it. Is the spine even cracked? The spine is hardly cracked. There are a few in there, but hardly cracked. And again, I just picked it up to add to my Stephen King collection. I promise I will one day get around to reading these. Oh no, that's not all gonna fit in one cube anymore. I'll have to figure that one out. Look, it's not gonna fit. But yeah, and then the last two here I picked up because in my last TBR wheel, sorry to keep referencing to videos that I've already published, but in my last TBR chooses, in my last wheel chooses TBR video, this one ended up on my list, and it's by Irvine Welsh, and one of my colleagues absolutely loves that book. And then I found these two books. Let's start with the one that is less, how do I put this, artistically controversial. That is Skag Boys, which I've also learnt is technically book one. I cannot speak! Which is technically book one in the series, and Trainspotting is apparently book two. But everyone talks about reading Trainspotting like a standalone. But either way, I picked this up. It's a big book. It's 550-ish pages, and it's like decent, you know, decent words to a page. But I just picked it up, $1. Hopefully I'll get round to it, by an author who is supposedly really good. And then there's this one. I'm going to show you the side. Yes, that says porno. Again, it kind of follows the theme of this reading, like the reading journey of this vlog. But when I say potentially artistically controversial, sorry, just let that soak in. Just let that soak in. And then that's the back, so like the back of the blow-up doll. That also looks somewhat like a, I mean, you know what this is. If you don't know what this is, don't look it up. You're too innocent. And I 100% picked it up because I was drawn in, guys. And again, Irvine Welsh. Sorry, porno. Irvine Welsh. So that's why I got that one. So that is my haul. Alright, so I decided to make the trolley behind me like my big book trolley, and then at the bottom are just the books from the mystery box unboxing that I'm just keeping together until I do a vlog. So that's just my TBR shelf. It's got quite a bit more space on there now. And then, in terms of what I did with the Stephen Kings, I just made room that way. So, yes. If you don't know, I am really into fashion, and I have another Instagram page called Bethany_Angarad, so it's my first and middle name, which I am getting back into the habit of posting outfit of the days on. So I love thrifting, and one of the things I found was this amazing, really, really long, like, I think of it as light academia vibes jacket. I got it for $25, made in New Zealand, pretty sure it's wool, so not vegan friendly, but I'm not vegan. So it's lined, and oh, I'm so happy with it. It's a bit oversized so that I can wear jumpers underneath. And this is food, these aren't clothes. I got some Mrs. Higgins cookies because they're the best. And then Titus really loves this like bread shop down there that specializes in like Japanese Asian style kind of breads. So we have a matcha and red bean bread. This one is like mango covered. And then these, I think, are his favourite. They're like bread. They're essentially hot dogs, but like this instead. But carrying on with the food. Oh, speaking of Thai, it's our anniversary coming up. I don't know when this is going to be published. But I was like keeping an eye out in the secondhand shops for some clothes for him. And it's coming into winter here in New Zealand, hence why that coat's an amazing find as well. And I found this Ralph Lauren polo, grey, collared, long sleeve. It was on sale for $36, which I don't think was bad, because then it was another 20% off as well. So I'm going to wash that and wrap it as one of his anniversary gifts. And then the rest of the stuff in here is mine. Let's start with this stuff. So this is all from the same secondhand shop I found that jacket in. I just have this blue tie silk shirt. I've mentioned it so many times, but just in case you didn't know, I am a high school teacher, so I'm always on the lookout for collared stuff that I can tuck into high-waisted pants. That's still my style, and one of my colours I love is blue. I mean, just look at the shine. And then keeping in theme with that, I have this. Yeah, you can see that. It's like a light brown, white, silky shirt. It does have shoulder pads, but I'll just chop them out. The branded tag on it is so worn that you can't read anything, but it's just super nice. And it was just going with that light academia vibe, along with some cute little puffy sleeves. So both of those shirts were $5. And then I found this, and I am so stoked with this. Hang on, let me get it the right way around for you. So this cost me $7, and I am so in love with it. I feel like this is going to be a love it or hate it item, to be honest. So first of all, you've got to imagine it not with me just holding it up, okay? It's this. So I'm so excited for this. Hopefully the camera's picking it up, but these are actually mesh sleeves, and all of this is mesh, including the back, except for this panel on the front. And it's got these awesome, like, deconstructed orange seams, which is so in fashion at the moment, alongside these pictures. And at first I thought they were almost like anime ninjutsu vibe things, but upon closer inspection, I don't know what these graphics are, but they're really, really cool. I'm gonna ask over on Instagram. And then the rest of this bag is essentially homeware stuff. I'll go through this as quick as I can. First of all, I went to Cotton On, and Cotton On had a 50% off all sale, and I just need some more loungewear for at home. So I just got some black stretchy shorts, literally the same ones, but in white. And yes, I know they're see-through. I don't know if that's actually showing up for you guys, but I'm just wearing them at home. And then I also got this purple top. I don't have much purple, but it is a colour I like. Again, just for lounging around in at home. But it's got this cool little detail where it's like, again, that meshiness underneath, but it's not a scratchy mesh. Like, I could definitely walk around without a bra on and it would not scratch the nipples. TMI, but whatever. Then I got this, and I'm pretty sure it's a dress you're meant to wear, like, in public, but I'm just going to wear it as a slouchy, soft, at-home dress. I don't think I'll sleep in it because it doesn't feel too breathable, but it is kind of like that towel-y robe texture. So just something to throw on. Undies, you don't need to see those. Oops. And then these two are just, again, tops to lounge around in at home. A little crop there with a tie. And then over here, just something a bit more lightweight, just like a little, kind of like a little boob tube. I would never wear this out. It's a bit too revealing for my like. I either like this covered up and my belly showing, or my belly showing. Right. I either like my décolletage covered up and my belly showing, or my belly covered up and like my collarbone décolletage showing. I don't like both. It's just a bit too much for me, but it's just something I can lounge around in at home. And then the last clothing item is where this bag was actually from, the Cuba. A bit of a smarter piece, again another loungewear-y, slouchy thing, but something I could also throw on to go out. A high-necked bit of zip, black, you can't see because of my black t-shirt, but it's cropped as well, and that was on sale. So a pretty good clothing haul. Alright team, thanks for watching so much. I hope you enjoyed this little haul, and let me know down below if this is worth doing in the future, if there's a vlog that includes a words. If there's a vlog that includes a haul, if it's valuable for you for it to be its own separate video as well. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.